I'd like to introduce you to DuneCraft. DuneCraft is one of the leading manufacturers in unusual science and nature kits. We have a large focus on grow from seed kits. What we do is we associate these different types of plants with fun themes in order to get the children engaged into growing plants from seed and really learning how to nurture these different types of plants from the ground up. This is the dragon's lair right here. With the dragon's lair, you can actually grow two different types of plants that have been associated with dragons over the years. This is the black dragon coleus right here, and this is the dragon tree. The dragon tree, if you cut at the root, it will actually bleed a red sap. You can see the redness down here. With the dragon's lair is included the red blood gravel, as well as the dragon, lava rock, the dome of course, and your planting mixture. I'd like to introduce you to DuneCraft Super Snow. The Super Snow is a powder that you mix with water and creates a snow-like matter. This can actually be used indoors, outdoors, anywhere. It's not affected by temperature or by the sun. It will last for about 2 weeks, and when it actually dries out, it can be reused, more water can be added, and once again you'll have snow. 1 pound of it, which you see here, will actually make over 11 gallons of snow. The snow can be used from anything for decorative materials to actually snowboarding and skiing down hills. Here we're featuring the banana farm from DuneCraft. This is a banana tree right here that you see. It takes about 3 weeks to sprout, but within the first 2 months will grow actually over a foot. Within 3 months you'll see here how much growth has happened. It is the world's largest herb, and it takes about 4 to 5 years before you're going to get a bushel of bananas off it. With the banana farm is included the growing terrarium, the monkey stones, a monkey, as well as the seeds for banana tree. Everything is guaranteed to grow. I'd like to introduce to you DuneCraft's Carnivorous Creations. This is one of our best-selling kits. It has been for about 2 years now. This contains over 10 varieties of meat-eating plant. It includes everything from the Venus flytrap to the trumpet plant, the sundew plants, as well as pitcher plants. By watering them once, it limits you to only having to water them once, maybe every 2 months. Even when you think you're in the tightest of spots, DuneCraft has something to offer you. The microterrariums can be grown anywhere. Very low maintenance. We have 11 different themes, everything from the dusty desert cacti to the pitcher plant predators, as well as the asparagus fern.
So what do other people say?
Everything sells. There's not one thing that doesn't sell. I mean, I'm not kidding. And Grant, the owner, is unbelievably the smartest person I've ever met in my whole life.
We're doing very well with it, and the product sells by themselves. My favorite myself is the little the plants, the one that grows. Yes.
Oh, the dinosaur plants.
The dinosaur plants. Right. That's my favorite.
Nothing like it.
Yes.
Here's DuneCraft's amazing dinosaur plant. It's existed now for 280 million years. Here you see what you get. It is a seemingly dead ball of foliage in its dormant stage, and when placed in water, comes back to life within 3 hours. And if you were to take it out of the water, it would go back to its dormant stage, where you can put it in a drawer for 50 years, 75 years. And when you do place it back in the water, once again, it will come back to life. Here we have the Dinosaur Park. The Dinosaur Park is one of DuneCraft's best-selling items. It features 3 different types of asparagus fern. The asparagus fern has been living on Earth for millions of years. It also comes with all types of decorative embellishments such as red gravel, 2 pet dinosaurs, and of course the planting mixture which is needed to grow the plants themselves. Here we have DuneCraft's flytrap fiends. This features the Venus flytrap, which is native to the bog environments of Louisiana, as well as North Carolina and South Carolina. These Venus flytraps will actually eat a raw piece of meat if you were just to stick one right in here. Included with the flytrap fiends is the blue gravel, as well as some decorative bog buddies, just to create the natural environment that it's used to. Gobbledygook is actually one of the only slimes on the market that's made from a powder. The consumer makes it themselves, can create any type of color they'd like. And as you can see, it's definitely slime. Here I'd like to introduce to you DuneCraft's Culinary Herb Garden. This dome terrarium comes with 5 different types of herbs that are all usable and edible. With it, of course, comes the dome terrarium, as all DuneCraft products do. What the dome does is it actually controls the environment as well as the humidity, therefore making the growth as easy as possible. The moisture in the dome is actually recycled and therefore makes watering as minimal as possible. I'd like to introduce to you DuneCraft's newest product line, the Rock Gardens. These were just released in January of '07. As you can see, they utilize a rock planter as opposed to the traditional DuneCraft plastic planters. This makes for a little more decorative piece for the more mature crowd, possibly a desktop enhancement, tabletop enhancement in the business or at your home. 5 different themes are available: the Bonsai Rock Garden, the Enchanted Ivy Rock Garden, the Rainforest Rock Garden, the Desert Rock Garden, as well as the Soothing Aloe Rock Garden. They all come with the planting mixture, the seeds that are associated with each theme, as well as very thorough and in-depth instructions.
Space Sound.
I'd like to introduce to you Space Sand. This is DuneCraft Space Sand. It's a hydrophobic sand that is unbondable with water. It resembles many of the properties that the sand from Mars. Space sand is being used in experiments covering the Mars exploration classroom projects.
Space Sound.
We have the Tropical Palm Oasis. The Tropical Palm Oasis grows 3 different types of palm: the ponytail palm, the date palm, as well as the cabbage palm. With the kits, you get your own blue gravel to create a beach-like scene, as well as natural sand and seashells. This takes about 3.5 to 4 months to get to this growth, and will actually continue growing to a full palm trees. This year, DuneCraft is a proud recipient of the Vendor of the Year award from RUGame.com. The reason we received this award is when working with DuneCraft, you'll never experience any back orders. Our products always sell, and we come out with new products twice a year, therefore you can always add the newest products to your current roster.